Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's Taj and I'm back today with some more free tea. So today I have for you guys another really good video. I want to explain to you guys the science behind something very specific that I've been doing that I just know 100% without a doubt is the reason that I have been able to manifest so fast, in addition to using affirmations. Okay, so if you're interested in this video, then please just keep on watching. So a lot of you guys were commenting this question anyway in my comment section in my previous videos, and basically what that question is, can you script while using affirmations? And not only can you, but I advise it. So you guys, I've been scripting this entire time during the 7-day challenge. I was scripting and I did not realize, because scripting and journaling comes so naturally to me, I enjoy doing it anyway, and I didn't realize until I went back and did some research that probably, not even probably, that is one of the key reasons as to why I've been able to manifest so super fast this past week and the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks of this month. Anyway, so let me give you guys the science behind why scripting is so super beneficial when it comes to manifesting everything that you want. So basically, when you script, and before we even get into the research, okay, we already know that when we write things down, we are more focused on what it is that we're writing because it has all of our attention. So even that alone is so much more powerful than just using the Parrot app. And yes, I still use the Parrot app in addition to the scripting that I'm going to talk about today. So yes, I do still use that for anybody still wondering. But just using the Parrot app alone and just affirming on a loop in your mind alone are very helpful. But adding in this scripting with it is going to give you so much more bang for your buck. And this is why. When you write, you are actively engaging so many more parts of your brain. And because all of these other parts of your brain are actively engaged on what you're doing, that alone is creating or establishing new neural connections in the brain. Now, these neural connections in the brain, or these neural pathways, is just basically saying that every thought that we think has a pathway. Now, some of these pathways or connections are very strong. Some of them are very weak. For example, if you are creating, or if you're affirming, or if you're scripting out your affirmations, right? You're scripting out, why am I a millionaire? Why am I a millionaire? Just the act of you doing that is creating and establishing a new neural connection in the brain. And the more you repeat that, the more you write it out, the stronger that connection in the brain is becoming, and the weaker the other thoughts are in your brain, or the weaker the old story is becoming. So as you are creating and strengthening this new neural connection in your brain, you are simultaneously pruning away and weakening the old story, right? You're creating a new story, weakening the old story. Scientifically, this is happening in your brain. So what else is happening is, while you are writing helps you create and establish memory. Memory is how we sustain and maintain these new neural connections, or in the law of assumption terms, how we sustain and maintain these new assumptions and beliefs. So the memory is what allows these new assumptions and beliefs to run on autopilot, therefore allowing us to manifest that much faster. So yes, I truly believe that because I've been scripting almost every day for the past 7 days and more, that is one of the reasons why I've been able to manifest so fast. So let's talk about the scripting aspect of it. What exactly have I been doing? So I don't time myself when I script. It's just a part of my nighttime routine. It's also a part of my daytime routine. Like I said, I love writing. I love journaling. And so I get my little fancy colorful pens and my notebook, and I just start scripting out my questions. So sometimes I will just script one question for maybe a page or 2 pages, or just until my heart is content, and then I skip to another question. So for example, I may say, why am I a millionaire? Why am I a millionaire? Question mark. Why am I a millionaire? Question mark. Why am I a millionaire? Question mark. And I may do this for a page or 2 pages. Or sometimes I have a variety of different questions on different topics where I'm just scripting my little heart out, right? Why am I a millionaire? Why am I in my dream body? Why am I driving my dream car? Why is my SP so obsessed with me? Why did my SP ask me to be his wife? Why this? Why that? Right? Just a number of things. So it doesn't matter how you script as long as you are scripting. And by scripting, you are again creating this new neural pathway in the brain. You are involving repetition while you're scripting. So there's benefit number 2. You are also releasing serotonin while you are scripting, while you are creating that repetition, while you are creating memory. So you're releasing that serotonin. So you're feeling really good while you're doing it. It's just so much more bang for your buck when you are scripting. I really, you guys, did this research on my own to see that, wow, writing something really creates the memory. And again, memory is what is sustaining or backing your beliefs and assumptions. So for example, if you think about it, when you write down things, you're more likely to remember it versus when you don't write it down. So let's say if I'm writing down my grocery list of things that I need to get from the store, 9 times out of 10, when I write down my grocery list, I always end up forgetting my grocery list at home. But when I get to the store, I'm more likely to remember everything I wrote down on the list because I wrote it, because so many parts of my brain were actively engaged in writing it, and that created a very strong neural connection in my brain, therefore allowing me to remember everything that I wrote. Versus when I just think to myself, oh, I need to get this, that, and the other from the store. And when I get to the store, I'm more likely to not remember everything that I said I needed to get in my mind at the store, right? So it's not the connection that you've created. The neural connection is not as strong when you just think it or when you hear it on repeat, Parrot app, versus when you are actually writing it and you're engaging so many different parts of your brain. You guys, I've never really been big on scripting when it comes to manifesting. I've always been big on writing and journaling, but scripting, and especially now that I've changed the way that I script, where I've just simply been scripting my questions, literal game changer. And I truly believe wholeheartedly that this is why I've been able to manifest so quickly, is because that writing and that connection is creating that memory. Also, no, I do not go back and reread my script or my questions that I've been writing out. No, I do not go back and reread it. I probably can't even go back and reread it if I wanted to, because I write it so sloppily, because I'm just in the zone of writing every question that comes to my mind. I'm just writing. So no, it is not necessary for you to go back and reread every single thing that you've written down in your script. It's not necessary. Just the act of you writing it and getting it out of your mind and onto paper and being actively engaged in that moment is enough to literally seal that connection, strengthen that connection in your brain, and allowing you to manifest even faster. So not only are you creating the strong neural pathway in your brain when you are writing, but in addition to that, you're still going to be using your Parrot app that's looping your questions, and you're still going to be looping your questions in your mind whenever you think about the topic throughout the day. The repetition of this looping and the repetition of this Parrot app, combined with you writing and scripting, is just going to continue to strengthen this new neural connection in your brain, therefore allowing you to manifest on freaking autopilot. All right, that's all I have for you guys. That's literally it. I encourage you all to start scripting your questions today. Also, last thing, remember that when you are scripting, you are thinking from the end, because you are thinking about everything that you are writing. You are living from the end, because all of your questions are literally from the end state. You are speaking from the end when you are listening to the Parrot app, when you are rampaging your affirmations. So scripting out your questions you are pretty much in the end, always living from the end. So like, how amazing is that, right? So yeah, I want you guys to, let's do a challenge also with scripting, okay? Let's do another challenge where you are scripting your affirmations at least once a day. For me, I do it twice a day just because I love it. It's fun, okay? But if you want to do it just once a day, that's fine. But as long as you're scripting, writing out your questions every single day, at least once a day, let's do it for 7 days. So from now, Tuesday, until next Tuesday, we're going to come back with our results and share it in the comment section. So yeah. Also, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next video. Sending nothing but peace, love, and blessings. Happy manifesting.